MPs have warned of alarm bells and security fears over plans for a potential huge new Chinese embassy in London. It comes after reports emerged that senior cabinet ministers have intervened on China's planning application to build a vast new diplomatic premises near the City of London. So what's going on? Plans for the embassy near the Tower of London were originally rejected in 2022 by Tower Hamlets Council, and Chinese President Xi Jinping has since raised it with Sir Keir Starmer. According to the Financial Times, Foreign Secretary David Lammy and Home Secretary Yvette Cooper have now expressed support for the proposed new embassy at the Royal Mint Court. They sent a joint letter to England's Planning Inspectorate on Tuesday, the paper reported, which stated the importance of countries having functioning diplomatic premises in each other's capitals, and revealed the Met Police have withdrawn their objection to the scheme. Lammy and Cooper also stressed there would be required conditions for the controversial 20,000 square metre site to gain planning permission, which Housing Secretary and Deputy Prime Minister Angela Rayner would have to agree to after she called in the application. China would have to agree to change a small design element and to relinquish the diplomatic accreditation of 7 other premises throughout the UK capital. This all comes shortly after Chancellor Rachel Reeves embarked on a trip to Beijing and Shanghai last week, in the first such visit since 2017. It was framed by Labour as important for economic ties. What's the reaction been? MPs have been quick to raise security concerns over the revelations, and previous reports that the intelligence services are worried about how close the area is to critical communication cables, which could be susceptible to attack or hacking. The former Foreign Affairs Select Committee chairwoman Alicia Cairns has called it a sad day when those at the top of government prioritise pleasing foreign dictators over British national security. Shadow Housing Secretary Kevin Hollinrake told City AM the government should be fully transparent about why the application was called in. He argued there are serious concerns about the scale of the development, the implications for local residents, policing and national security. The government needs to decide whether it will act in British or Chinese interests. And the Liberal Democrat Foreign Affairs spokesperson Callum Miller added, this news should set off serious alarm bells for the UK's security. Beijing has made repeated efforts to steal our information and interfere in Britain, deepening our concerns about the government's cozying up to China in recent days. The government must take urgent action to establish the risk and be prepared to block the new embassy, if necessary. A government spokesperson told the Financial Times, national security is the first duty of government and is our core priority throughout this process. They said the Foreign, Commonwealth and Development Office and the Home Office submitted written representations to reflect these considerations and to note the importance of all states having functioning diplomatic premises in each other's capitals. While a spokesperson for the Chinese embassy in London also told the newspaper that the resubmitted planning application had taken into full consideration of the UK's planning policy and guidance, as well as views of all relevant parties. They added that host countries have the international obligation to support and facilitate the building of the premises of diplomatic missions. What do you think about the proposed Chinese embassy in London? Let us know your thoughts in the comments, and follow City AM for all the latest political news.